Hi fellow citizen of Naftyville, my name is Jays, I'm the counselor of Naftyville, and in this video tutorial I'd like to show you how to push a little bit more our previous creation and the team of the friends. So let's try to do that. So I'm again onto this free photo editor, which is called Photopea. Again, the link is in the description, and I'm gonna leave as low my PSD here file in order for you to follow this video. So I got two layers here, and from our previous video, the cutout that we get wasn't perfect here. I can still enhance by zooming in, and you can see that you have some part that left. So there is a lot of different technique in order to enhance this kind of cutout. But here we go. What you can do here is mainly use what we called the polygon lasso here, and that's gonna allow you to make a turnaround of the part that you really don't want to see into your image. So you can click and make the turnaround of this part. Okay, once you finished your selection, you really have to be sure that you are on the right layer. Then you can press suppress, okay, or the delete keyboard key. So there is the first technique. What you can do as well is, and it's the most quickest way I think, you can here grab the pixel of your image. So I see that actually there is no button in order to do that. I'm gonna show you one pro tip, one shortcut in order to do that. You can press Control or Hold Command on a Mac and click onto the label. And as you can see, it's bringing me back the whole selection of my element. So from the Select menu, I can modify and maybe smooth it a little bit, or I can contract that. You're gonna choose your own way in order to do that. If I'm trying to smooth that, I can choose the level of smoothing, and you can as well apply the canvas bounce in order to do that. So as you can see here, you're gonna smooth a little bit the selection, and if you want to see the actual result of this element, you can create a tiny mask in order to see that. So what I can see so far is that I can enhance as low this selection. What I would like to suggest as low is maybe to make another try with the previous craft we've made so far. In the first video I used the magic wand, but mostly what we use in the graphic design industries is the quick select tool or the pen tool in order to make a real good cutout. Let's see what happens if I'm using this technique. Again, I'm going to use edit, copy, and edit here, paste. And let's compare the both result. I'm going to set again this. So from what I can see, if I'm clicking there, you're going to see that it left a lot of white part, and into it I got less. Okay, so it's going to be more easy to correct this one. What you can do as low, as I show you previously, you can control and click on this element, and let's try to do something like going to select, modify, and I'm gonna contract this with 1 pixel, for example. Basically what it's doing here is that it brings your selection and put that inside. It contracts the selection. So from now, if I want to erase the part that is around this element, I can go to select, inverse, and then just suppress the part that I don't want. And you can reproduce this process in order to have your Aurorian a little bit more clean, if I can say. So now the cutout is done well, it's pretty well. So now let's do a little bit of effects, a little bit of specific effect in order to make the image more fancy. As you can see into my French team image, there is a lot of light here. So I can enhance this light actually. It's very simple. I'm gonna click on this icon to create a new layer, so a new blank layer. And I'm gonna go into the Blender image and select something warm. Okay, so a yellow, but not yellow too much green like that. I'm gonna pick something like this. you could choose and make your own test to grab what you want. I'm gonna say OK, then click on my B keyboard in order to grab the brush, and now I'm gonna right click in order to set the size, but I'm gonna as low put the hardness to 0 in order to have something really smooth. Okay, so from now what I can do is just click into the element that I want, where I want to see some tiny light, for example into this area, and maybe a little bit less into these people, and I can as low maybe make some really tiny stuff here. So as you can see that the light is not very cool. It's because I don't use any specific effect to integrate this effect. To do that, you should use the blending mode that offer this software. And for instance, if you choose screen, for example, or if you go with your arrow there, you can test the whole of them to see what it fit to your own style. Okay. So for this tutorial, I'm gonna use screen, maybe use a little bit less of opacity of this stuff in order to lower the effect. And what I'm gonna do as low is go to image and adjustment and use the curve in order to lower the main light of my friend's photo here, because it's supposed to be night. So yeah, the effect is going to be quite better if I lower a little bit the main light of my image. I see that it's a little bit too strong, so I can lower again the opacity. So now you can see that the main mood of the image is a lot better. What you can do as low to put some kind of a night mood into your image is set a new layer, and you can actually paint into the general mood of the image. So into this case, it's gonna be a dark blue. I'm gonna pick a big brush with a low hardness, so big size, low hardness, and I'm gonna try to paint all over my image there. The magic's gonna happen again when I'm gonna change this, the blend mode, to something a little bit different. So you can see that the screen mode allow you to give some kind of different mood. Okay, it's a little bit too bright here, so again you can lower the opacity to fit that in your own style. You can as low set some different kind of trick, like putting my layer 3, which is actually my light, and I can put that on the top, okay, in order to have a different kind of effect here. So this is basically what I want to show you into this video. Further video will come soon. Have fun, create your own, and don't forget to share it on Twitter with the Aurorian World Tour hashtag. As low, don't forget to leave a like and to share that with your friends. Wish you a good day, fellow creators, and see you later.